Yes, Dan. Boom.
It's beginning to look a lot like we don't fucking know, because it's never
What do
been.
you mean? What do you mean beginning?
No, it's just a Christmas reference that it's gonna be a Christmas like we've never experienced before with all the restrictions.
It looks really jolly in all of our rooms from the looks of it.
I'm provided with Lindsay's shopping bags.
Yeah, well, that's
Lindsay's
Christmas,
rucksack.
I've got a kettle.
So I'm just looking which of those are mine. Oh, none. Oh well.
New haircut again, Martin.
You've got as much as me, Martin.
What? Sorry.
You've got as much as me.
Yeah. Lucky. No new haircut, Ben. I just went to the barber's last Wednesday, so you saw that on Friday. It's the same haircut.
And I'm literally still trying to find time to go to the barber's.
Yeah, you need like one of those grass cutters or something, for.
I'm tempted to completely defer again.
A hedge trimmer.
I know Darcy went at me, but
I just cover mine up because then they don't have to do anything with it.
how does that work in court?
Fortunately, I've not had to go yet, but maybe I will soon. It depends if we get caught.
Good evening to the folks over on YouTube. To Andrew is there and Rob is there. Hello. Good evening to the people at Twitch. To Gareth.
Mine says no users in chat.
Oh. We have Mr. DePayne, Mr. Ben Vapes. Good Abend. Phil, are you still awake? I hope so. Good evening, Mr. Waits. Also to Dale. And Laith. You have woken up. That is good.
How's Laith?
Those are the ones that have revealed themselves so far. Yeah.
What's Laith's username?
Al Belbiesi.
That's
It's
like
Jordanian. I haven't learned to say hello in Jordanian yet. Sorry. Salam alaikum. Maybe that's
slacking.
pretty much.
Just Wagwan.
Alaikum salam. Thanks, Phil. Love you too. Yeah.
Oh, look,
gonna
he's
be
there.
weird
Look, I
Christmas.
can see him. He's there. He's there, but he's not there on mine.
Who?
Laith.
No, it hasn't updated in the usual list yet. There is this delay before they show up.
Fucking delay.
Ben says he hasn't been to the barber since lockdown started. Well, back in like March or what? So you're getting like a ponytail all the way down the back, or you can braid it?
I think he's been doing it himself.
Oh.
So have I, actually, to be fair.
Have you?
Yeah, with a beard trimmer as well.
I wouldn't.
That's all I've got. It works.
I wouldn't
Hence
dare.
the hat. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite... Doing the back is difficult, I have to say, especially on your own. It takes about half an hour.
I was fine getting in between the crack. A bit of an effort.
No, Matt, there's a
tidy
delay in regards to the user, like the people you can see that are online, in regards to if they write in chat, they actually are online.
Laith got his girlfriend to do his... That is Laith, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got his girlfriend to do his... And new life. I'd trust Lindsay, to be fair. She wouldn't do it though. Because she'd have to answer to Darcy when it went wrong.
Daddy, why do you have cunt in the back of the head?
T. What's that spelled, Daddy?
CNUT. Oh.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, David is thinking about growing his hair back again.
Is that to match the chin, David? Should I do that? Should I just go proper bold?
Yeah.
I don't think David should grow it back.
Like all of it, also down to here. Don't just do the top. Do the sides as well.
What go and then leave the back, go mullet.
No, everything. Take away all the hair, but leave all the beard.
No, go full on vaping bogan, proper mullet. Definitely.
Or you could just do what's it called? Just the middle, and you dye it red.
A mohawk.
Mohawk, yeah. Do a mohawk and dye it red. I know a guy who can help you in some advice in that department.
I'm not too sure my clients will be overly impressed.
It's marketing, you know. I'm betting it's not the craziest thing they ever encountered. So
I'll just go orange. Just go with corporate colours. Just go full on orange. Anyway, what is we all vaping on? Nips, sorry.
I'll start. I picked
Yeah,
up
me
something.
too.
Picked up something new today for the purpose of this review. Show. Drag X,
Oh,
which I regret now because it was supposed to be a Drag S because I couldn't be arsed with an external battery. I wanted internal. Should have gotten the S version, but 4.5 milliliter non-TPD version. Yeah, I got it for a steal, so couldn't say no. And it's blue leather, so well, that's pretty dark. You can't see that. Galaxy blue.
I have no words.
So far,
do
I'll come back to my thoughts on it so far.
Fucking hell.
What?
Has he shit the bed?
Who shit the bed? What's bed?
it's Chandler.
Well, we're
Wow, we've not even started saying what we're vaping on yet, really.
I know. What's going on?
This is most irregular.
I'm so sorry. I can go away and come back again later if you prefer.
If you could, it'd make it feel
Okay.
more normal. Yeah.
All right. Okay. No problem.
Okay, just for reference, I put in the Miyako apricot, so I know how the liquid is supposed to taste like. So yeah, picked it up on basis of Lloyd last week recommending the P&P coils as being very durable and have a good flavor and nicotine delivery. So yeah, I don't know about it yet, but I'll come back to that in a little bit. Also, I whipped out my Seal Set XQ with the basic 1.1 on top, and because I had a need to go and back and try the Scully gum,
Nice.
which,
I love that juice.
which was it was just back in stock at the Bay the other day, and then I think it got sold out pretty quickly. So yeah, it's not something I enjoy vaping at all the time, but from time to time it's good. It's like very bubblegum, blackcurrant. Yeah, and I know Ben, he likes it as well. Last but not least, trusty Cali Burn with some just used Nick salts, which I went to stock up on today, and they didn't have this flavor. And I kicked the shop owner in the nuts and said, "Why do you have all the others?" And then he
It's a bit
called some
harsh.
guy in
No,
He
very
literally-
violent, Martin.
No, he literally called up some guy called Tom in the UK who had this very British accent, like, la la la, my order and my invoice, and can you add something to the order, and blah blah blah. So, hopefully soon. Yeah, Nips.
Well, I'm being another boring pod wanker yet again. This is all I'm vaping on. It's all I've vaped on since last week. Caliburn G with the 1 ohm coil in, of course, Martin. Definitely better for the tobaccos that I've got, the 12 milligram ones. Yeah, it's pretty good. But at the moment, I've got in Joe's Juice fruit salad, which isn't great, to be honest, but it does taste like the fruit salad sweet, so I'll take it. And That's pretty much it. So let's move on to what I'm drinking on because I know Martin's waiting. We've got some apple and blackcurrant cordial. Yes. And that's pretty much it for me. And obviously you can see how much Martin's enjoying that. So let's move on to Mark.
C'est moi. Eyes vaping on. Oh, he's messed the screen up.
Has he screwed it up?
I'm going to have to spend 10 minutes sorting the screen out, and then he's going to come back and mess it all up again.
Leave it. Wait till he comes back. Otherwise, it's just going to, mess everything up.
Oh no, where were you? You were there.
I don't know.
No,
where
it's wrong because Perky was in the middle, and then you shoved him out. Yeah. Anyway, no.
Yeah.
Martin, that side. There we go. Right. Stay.
CD.
Well, it's chaos.
Big box. Toilet cleaner.
Nice.
Also, he's got one of my old t-shirts on. Spotted the logo on the back. Mini.
Good combo.
Alien coil.
No,
No.
it's just a crackly tank, isn't it?
It is on the crackly side. Definitely.
Maybe I should get one. No.
And also, I've been squonking this week. Genuinely, I have been
Squonking?
squonking.
Not donkey.
Squonking. I've been squonking quite a
Odd.
bit. In fact, I had a bath with the squonker the other night. I lay there in
Ew.
the bath and squonked away.
Swamp's a little hard.
Bath with the squonk.
Yeah.
No.
Squirting everywhere.
No sexual innuendo implied.
I was going to say.
I'm glad to see that your investment is actually being used, because otherwise it would have been a bad investment.
It don't happen very often. And the reason I don't squonk very often, or anything else very often, is going to be my downside, which we will talk about in a moment. And in that, I'm vaping on Martin's Mango Tango.
Nice.
Oh, my package is gonna be even.
No, they
small.
replaced it. They're replacing it. It's all good. It's all good. And I am vaping on a can of Nelson Mandela.
Hey?
Seriously, are we gonna continue this?
Yes, this is the new feature.
Guys, it's been nice being on this show.
Do not click off
Thanks for
again.
all the
Do
fun
not click
times.
off again.
So what are you drinking, Martin?
Fuck off. Different
And-
show.
Chenandler.
I'm drinking on a Pepsi Max.
Oh,
Because,
is that with cherry, Chandler?
did you miss that? Yeah.
I saw the cherry. I got half the cherry. I saw it.
Oh, yeah. Got to have the cherry in it. If
There's a
you
bloke
don't
down
get
the
cherry-
road doing full fat cherry Coke for £9 for 24
What?
cans.
No.
Sugar tax.
No, that's £9 for 24
Is that
cans.
cheap?
That's cheap.
That's cheap.
£7 near me.
What?
Yeah, for this pack of 24 cans. Yeah,
Not with
£7.
sugar in.
24.
Well, yeah, maybe 9 with sugar in. Yeah, actually.
Our local Iceland, 2 lots of 24 of the cherry Pepsi, £12.
I'm going. I'm
2
going
lots of
right.
24.
2 lots of 24. Yeah. £7.50 a piece, or 2 for £12.
You'd be daft not to get 2.
Oof. I got 4. Oh, so excited! I've got so much cherry Pepsi, it's coming out my ears.
Does that work out about 25p a can? I think it does, doing the maths.
12 divided by 48, whatever that comes out as. Do you know, I'm even going to get my calculator out. 12.
Martin's already
divided
there. I
by
saw his eyes go.
48
No, I
Becky-
went to YouTube.
perky, bang on, 25 pence a can.
Still got it.
You
Yeah,
can't.
but the issue is you actually have to double that because psychologically, the more you have, the faster you drink it.
That's
It
true.
still only costs 25p a can. The fact that I'm drinking more of them doesn't change the fact it's still 25p a can.
Chandler's only drinking Pepsi Max Cherry now.
Yeah,
all,
that's it.
All fluids.
The 17% of his blood is now Pepsi Max Cherry.
Do you know
best-
what? When I was teaching, I always had a can of Diet Coke in my hand. Always. That's all I drank. I cannot stand the taste of it now.
It's horrible.
It tastes like
Horrendous
piss water
stuff.
and that Coke Zero. What's that all about?
Coke Zero is not the best. Coke Zero Vanilla, I don't mind that, actually.
Ew! Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's even worse.
I did
For a
see that
change.
they're doing Coke
Jeez.
Cinnamon for Christmas as well.
Yeah, I've had that before.
Coke cinnamon.
It's
Oh
not
no! Do you guys even have any ideas of they have Coke broccoli, Coke bacon exists. There are so
No,
many.
sorry,
Go to Asia, go to US. Just the versions they've had, limited over the years. It's
I see what you did there with the Coke broccoli.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
It was actually a very funny coincidence, but has been a limited edition Coke broccoli
No way.
Way.
in the US.
John.
Why?
Taking the piss.
In Singapore, at one point, you could get in one of the value meals they had special in McDonald's. They had durian soda or durian smoothie.
Durian. What's
Durian. Durian is that stinky fruit
Yeah.
that you can't have in a lot of hotels, and that it smells
Really?
it smells like manure, but it supposedly.
What do they call it over here? It's the
Was it? It's not the vomit fruit.
that's it.
or-
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it the
yeah.
vomit fruit?
That one.
Does anyone remember Pepsi Clear? Yes, but I remember Pepsi Tab Better.
Yeah.
That used to blow my mind that it was clear but tasted like Coke. What the fuck? Anyway, Chandler, what are you vaping?
It's alright. We're just upset. Anybody tried full fat Coke recently?
Yes, I love
I
it.
have yesterday, actually. I had a bottle.
It's horrible.
Rob,
It's too much on the teeth.
Full
you,
fat.
you-
It's
you
like
can scrape it off your teeth after you drank it, but it tastes
yes,
so good.
yeah.
It
It's
tastes so good.
it's definitely a afterwards. Anyway, sorry. Back to what I'm vaping on. I'm feeling a little sophisticated today.
Oh, got the pipe out. Oh,
So, have I shown this out?
Yeah.
Have I played with this before? Yeah.
You know what you need with that?
Go on.
You need a hole in its mouth so when you purge, vapor comes out of its mouth.
Oh, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't know how we'd do that,
I don't
but it
think
would be
you
good. No, it wouldn't work, but yeah, that would be cool. It does look quite.
you could drill a hole in it and get a little silicone pipe to go from the air.
It's
Oh,
drilling
okay.
it's drilling at the right angles to make the beat. I don't think it'd work.
No, and different atties have different airflows, don't they? So
True.
yeah, would
Maybe
be good.
not.
That would look rather cool, to be fair.
Nah,
But yeah, 18350 pipe, and I've got the Nani V2 in gold on top there.
What's that?
Look at that, you'll like that. It's got knurling on it. Look at that.
Oh, a big band of nerve.
Sterling, well, semi.
It's got knurling. Have I still got the?
Just
Oh,
following
oh.
up on the weird flavors, they have made Coke garlic, Pepsi salty watermelon, and Coke, Pepsi cappuccino. Just some of them.
I've tried the cappuccino.
Salty watermelon.
Have you tasted the Tango Seaman? It's a bit salty apparently.
Every day.
Hey ho. All right. And in there, I've got the Handlebar Elixirs raspberry mint tea. There you go. That's from
Nice.
James.
I've had their
Bond.
tobaccos before. They're pretty nice.
The raspberry mint. I love the raspberry mint tea. Actually, It's one of those where I vape it for a bit and then go, yeah, and put it to one side, and then come back to it and vape it a bit more and go, oh, it's rather nice, and then get fed up with it and put it to one
I've
side.
never
Again.
tried one of James's juices.
Have you not?
No.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
You know what? I used to send him gallons of the stuff, and I didn't even know he made.
Really?
Yeah.
He's obviously mixed this from whatever, I don't know, but yeah, he's concocted this himself, and yeah, there you go.
And Ben, I think we'll come back to the Type 2 later.
So
Ben is already.
where's the
getting
Type 2? Yeah, the Type 2's in the other room. It's all right. Vape's okay. It's dual coil. I'm not a big fan of dual coils, but because it's designed for low wattage, I'm vaping it at about 40 watts, which is ridiculously low. And
Did you wipe the blood off it?
Everyone's going, the machining on it's great. Yeah, the machining on it's great, but yes, you can carve pork with it. It's razor sharp on the top. I was like, look, I've still got the scar. From when I sliced my finger trying to unscrew it.
like an important thing when you design, when something you put in your mouth, you shouldn't be able to cut yourself from it.
Yes, you don't be slicing your flesh.
I think Alex nearly lost a finger as well, didn't he?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, but I can't knock the vape on it. The vape on it's great. The drip tips. I've got the drip tip, but the tank's in the other room. Hey ho. The fact that I'm not vaping on it probably says a lot.
Well, you got a
Perky.
drip tip out of it. So.
Perky.
Hello.
I've got a pod system.
Oh, well done, sir.
Look at that.
What have you got?
It's Vapito.
Theo.
Vaptio.
Vaptio. Yeah, it's got the
Same on the-
T-I-O. I keep calling it Vapito, but it's Vaptio.
Same ones that do these channels.
It's what?
Same ones that do.
Oh,
Oh.
the AirPod.
Oh,
Right.
okay. The ones in the. Okay, fine. I didn't realise they did those. Okay.
You enjoying
This
it?
This one's the Pago. Yeah.
It's all right.
Strangely, I can see this being really useful for taking it to work.
Internal battery or external or.
5 clicks to turn it on. That would help. 1500 mAh
Oh, that's, all right.
internal,
That's good.
and it takes boost coils. I've got the coils that come with it. 0.6 ohm. 0.6 ohm coils.
Mm-hmm.
22 watts. Airflow on the smiley side, which means it's wide open.
On the smiley side.
It's annoyingly all right.
Is that from the box?
That's from This is from my box of stuff that I got from the waffle. I also got one of these. So another pod.
Other pod.
Another
Wow.
yeah. The Inakin M18, which I was quite liking and looking to buy another one, and it happened to be the first thing that I pulled out of the box. It was like, oh, I was going to buy one of those. Yeah, all sorts. So there was the Endura, a Troll RDA, a Whirl, whatever, a UL Whirl.
Well, they were supposed to be quite good, though, were.
Yeah, it's kind
As
of
you can
like,
see, I've not tried that one yet.
So it's a pretty you would call a mouth to lung tank.
Yeah,
But
mouth to lung stock tank.
Yeah.
The one thing that I've looked at and gone, huh?
Max pod. Circle.
Maxi Pad Circle. What do you do with that? Put it in your pants.
I haven't even opened this one. Yeah, shall I? Oh God, I'm really gonna have to open
Live
this one.
unboxing.
And yeah, live unboxing. I've not even opened this thing.
Give it to R. Kelly.
Give it. Oh. I think she's got her eyes on the Endura M18.
I'm guessing I'm guessing, and I know the answer. You'll be buying another one to replace it then.
Well, I bought her one. Did I have it on for the show last week? I can't remember. I bought one.
You were talking about it on the podcast.
Oh, I was on the podcast. Yeah, I bought one for her, the M18, and thought I'm going to give this a try, just to set it up for her. And it was actually all right. And I thought I'm going to have to buy one of these for me after I've given her this one. Okay, this is weird. It's a little circle, and the pod comes out.
Whoa, that's an
Very
unnecessarily large pod.
It's yeah. What does that remind me of?
A jammy dodger, a wagon wheel.
I remember
Baby
having
Bell?
No. I remember when I went. When I went to Scouts years ago. Before any of you lot were born. When I went to Scouts, we had a whistle that we had round our neck that was exactly that size, and feels like in case we got lost in the woods behind Tesco's, we could blow on the whistle and people would find us.
Just in case Arcada tried to touch you, it was.
Yeah, come on. So okay, yeah, this is kind of weird. Yeah, there you go. It's a thing. Do I have to put juice in it and try it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair.
I'll do it in a minute. Let's yeah. So I'm vaping on the Vipito, and the other thing I've got I've got my Squonker with the thing on the top. The usual
Riviera.
one. That's the one. Yep. 10 out of 10. So yeah. So yeah, I've got a fuck ton of stuff at the moment that I just got kind of going. Well, head explode.
Take it, mine's still not arrived yet.
Yeah, no. What's going on? I ordered from Just Add Nick on the 7th of December. No. It was before the 7th. He posted it on the 7th of December. I look back on my emails and I've got, there's a tracking number on there. So I'll plug the tracking number in and it goes, yeah, we've got it. Royal Mail, we've got it. We'll let you know once we've tried to deliver it. I'm like,
Bastard.
okay, great. Thanks for that.
But in the meantime, we're not even going to try. So
in the meantime, and that was on the 7th of December when they got it. They got it on the 7th, so it's now the 15th. So it's at least a week late.
I got a bit of a bargain on Hatters last week.
Yep.
A friend of mine was after something, and it happened to be in that box. Because he just found out he's allergic to cats.
Wait.
So I can't even remember what was in it. Can anyone remember?
Well, there
was
was
in
a
what
runt tiny.
A runt tiny. I'm just scrolling through, seeing if I can find
Oh,
the.
there was a Salix.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Salix.
Salix RDA.
Salix.
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 There was an RDA.
What? What?
An RDA of some name. Yes.
Salix.
Salix.
Yeah. What he said.
I can't find it.
I haven't read any of the instructions. I'm just ploughing on, sticking juice in here, and I've just had this horrible thought as to whether or not there's a coil in here. So if juice is everywhere, it's because there's no coil installed. I've literally just filled it up with juice.
I don't think someone closed it. I think it's probably sat in open still. Either way, a load of stuff posted last week, and I'm in the same boat.
Waiting for it, still nowhere
Just
near.
waiting for it, and I feel bad for the seller as well. That's weird that I called in the seller.
The seller.
I feel bad for the seller as well, because he's like, every day, has it turned up yet? He's like, no. And I think he's as frustrated as I is.
My daughter, we've ordered a Nintendo for my daughter, and you know what eBay's like. It goes, it's due to arrive between this date and that date. And it was supposed to arrive on between Friday and yesterday. And it's like, no, it's not here. Kelly's wanting to go, what? I need to go on eBay and tell them it's not come yet. I'm like, it's Christmas post. I honestly think that the post around our place have not delivered. Oh, there's a button on the side. I just clicked it.
By the way, Mark, don't wait for anything to put in my package. Just ship it.
Okay.
Because there's such a thing called January 1st, and
So in this package, Runt Mod Tiny, the Salix, an Armageddon Squonk Mod, Karma RDA, a Boost Labati, 70 quid.
Not bad.
You
Not
can pay
bad
70
at all.
quid for a Salix on its own.
You wouldn't know, would you?
Well, I've got one, so no. But
maybe a tenner.
But no, hey ho, I'm in a similar boat. Right, I need to get my image for any highs and lows, anyone?
Yeah, I can start. I'll start with my low, which is pretty new, but there is a low on the drag and the drag pods. And that's the fact that this bore on this pod is like a tunnel. It's huge. So right now I have the 0.3 ohm coil in. That's very high nick strength. But either way, if I'm gonna put in like the 1.0 ohm coil, it's still gonna be a huge bore. So I don't know what the fuck I've been doing. But the coils are good so far, good flavor and so on. But this just annoys me that it's so open. I have an idea that maybe you could put an 810 drip tip in or something.
Give it to Chandler, he'd spend it out and make it thin at the end.
what was that? Sorry, I missed that. I missed that just purely because I found that this thing comes with a necklace.
Oh, God.
Excited.
You're going to be wearing that tomorrow, aren't you?
I'm like, wow.
Who's that guy with the big watches around the Flavor Flav around the neck?
I was going to go with Jimmy Savile, but hey ho.
I was going to go with Mr. T. Take your pick. You know.
Oh. Jimmy Savile with his whistle around his neck.
Look.
How long it is?
It's massive. Hang on, I have to take my headphones off. Oh, bling in it, bruv. Oh. Sorry. How do you hold it while it's attached to a chain?
Wow, living that life, that G life.
Oh,
Yeah. Talk
Awesome.
life. Totally talk life. Yabu, I'm obliged to say that you're my dog's fave streamer. Well,
yeah, oh, sorry.
thank
Oh,
you,
we are your dog's fate. Sorry, I
thank you
thought.
to your dog. We are big fans of him as well, I think.
Sorry, no, I actually thought he was like Bro Flam. You like my dogs, my fave streamer, my dogs. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Is
This
it
actually-
one dog or several? Is it single or plural?
Anyway,
Oh,
Anyway.
pause. So that's a little bit of a low so far.
hang on.
My high this week is something that has been released gradually. Four dogs. Has been released gradually over the, well, I would say actually months since they were starting to reveal that e-smoke guru, ESG, out of Greece, the people behind the Skyfall and Skyline, they were making a Skyline R. So I think it was 2 days ago they released the first pictures, and there's been a couple more. So Mark, if you bring up the first picture, the one that's called High One. It's just going to show the packaging. Some of you may remember this kind of packaging. It looks a lot like the DLC one, a black box. But as always, ESG nailing the packaging, which is a treat for the eyes, and yeah, it completes the experience. They've been working on the Skyline R for approximately 1.5 years. It has a new air disc system that allows you to actually change the air disc without having to drain, like take out the build and therefore drain the tank. So that's good, because anyone who's tried or had a Skyline, they know that you have to not only drain the tank, you have to take out the entire build to get to that air disc, and that is a faff, to say the least. It's not vape sale bin yet, Dale. Fuck's sake.
I'd definitely to it. Because
Hang on a minute.
I'd definitely to it, because you get like bare peas for that, fam. Bare peas.
Yeah, in it.
Chandler knows what you're saying.
So hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We're not talking.
That's something right up Matt's alley.
We're not talking about the Nissan here, then, no?
No. So
Skyline
they have
Type
a
R.
unideck design that is the base is made from one solid piece, which is then should be more easy to clean and access. And you can actually access it without having to unscrew the atomizer, like the ATI tank, from the mod itself. And the air discs are now going to be made from stainless steel instead of what was it in that material?
It's peak.
Yeah, peak.
Before.
Yeah.
Like bare peak.
Bare peak. Now, interesting. Now we know the Skyline, and then we know the Sky Drop. The Skyline R is going to have almost the same dimensions as the Sky Drop, but it's going to have more liquid capacity, 60% more liquid capacity.
You didn't like the drop, did you?
What?
You didn't like the drop, did you?
No, just wasn't me. I've actually just cleaned it, and it's ready to go back to David tomorrow, actually.
Before
Things
January the
get back.
1st.
Exactly.
Have they shown any photos of it yet?
Yeah, it's coming. I'm just still telling about some of the main features. The liquid control system is going to be a double chamber, same as the Skyline Short, but you can now use any drip tip you want. Whereas in the Sky Drop, you were forced to use drip tips because that's actually what rotated the chamber, the liquid control chamber, up and down. So, and top filling is now more easy because there's no this drip tip you have to take out. It's just one piece you take out and you screw off, and then you can fill it. So, Mark, do number 2 picture, please. For reference, I would call it a Dom cam picture because it's pretty blurry. And those of you who know Dom, you know we love him. But he takes some very blurry photos, and this is in the same style. So a triangle on the top.
I'm not offended by that.
Not offended, but you know my what's it called, symmetry thingy is also kind of a bit weirded out.
I'm not a fan of the triangle on the top. I like the triangle at the airflow, but it's a bit extreme that at the top for me.
I don't know. We'll see how it looks like. You can take the last picture now, Mark. That shows it in a bit better way. So yeah, it seems like the like there's like some guide slots that guides the juice on down into the holes. It's kind of like
Yeah.
you know, drilled in flat inlay thingy. So yeah, that's the Skyline R.
Interesting.
We'll wait for Perky's review.
So we
Even managed to get one.
we know it's going to be quality work, and there are a lot of thoughts behind, you know, just from what ESG has released. You know, it's they do things and they do it right, and then you use those things for, you know, years. Don't release anything new because it just works because there's a lot of thoughts behind it. Chat. Stop it, Mark. Stop it, Mark. He's not even watching Twitch. So that was my high for the week, and I have to remember, because he just showed up. Shalom, Shai, and Mazel Tov on your birthday yesterday. We're not gonna spend an hour celebrating you, but happy birthday yesterday. That's it.
Anyway, yes, happy birthday, Shy. You missed us. You missed us sing at the head of the show.
Yeah, don't watch it back afterwards though.
Martin's got a beautiful voice.
Yeah, Matt, exactly. The rotor from a Wankel engine.
Does, yeah.
Ah, from the RX-8, was it?
Yeah, RX-7. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Wankel engines.
My high, somewhat, is the Emo 900 from Enna Quadro.
Ooh.
Do what?
Oh, the 14500 battery little one. Saw that.
Now, you said before you weren't offended by the triangle on the Skyline R. I'm offended by the top half of this. It's
Yeah.
just my personal opinion. It's
Is that the? Oh, that's okay. I'm with it.
No,
It's the
they've
one where
made
they
an
had
aisle.
the teeny tiny.
Yeah.
It was the
Yeah.
teeny tiny hybrid mech tube.
Yeah.
exactly.
You couldn't get anything smaller than that thing. And this takes a different size battery.
Yep.
What size battery did you? What was the battery size? You said
14500.
14. I've never heard of a 14500.
Oh, you have?
Have I?
Isn't a 14500 a AA?
No. Is it?
I'm
Is
pretty
it?
Pretty sure a 14500 is AA.
Bloody hell. So you can run that on a AA battery.
I'm not saying that. I'm waiting for someone to confirm.
AA. It's got to be bigger than that, surely.
Yeah,
Have you
tell
got
me.
have you
It
got
doesn't
have you got a
look
ruler,
like it.
Perky?
I've not got a ruler.
What about a set of calipers to go across the top of the bottom just to...
Yeah.
Not. I could just Google the dimensions of a AA.
Oh, it is.
It is.
It must be because there's some pictures of Energizer 14500, and it has that pointy thing on top. The plus goes out.
I thought 14500 was an AA.
Even someone who's made one where that you can plug a USB, micro USB into and charge it directly, charge the battery.
14500. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of that mobile phone that had a battery pack in it with rechargeable batteries. It was an Alcatel. It's like 20 years ago. So if you were in dire straits and you couldn't get to your charger, you could always just go into a gas station and get 3 Duracell or Energizer and plop them in as an emergency.
With the other photo, I did a double take. When I saw it go up. Now, I don't know if it is the position of the box, but it looked as though it had got like a pen clip on the side that you like hooked onto your...
That's the position of the box.
It is the position of the box,
But it does
I
look like a pen
I
clip.
double took it that it
I was
got like a
like,
clip
huh?
on it.
But is it going to be a rebuildable top and where's the coil?
Not knowing. Looks like a...
RDTA.
It's no DTA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you buy a high drain?
Oh, Phil's got a
Flat.
point. A batteries are 1.5 volts and 14500 is 4.2 volts. So you have to get special batteries for it.
But it's the same. But it's basically the same size as a AA battery.
Yeah.
What muppet is going to put a AA battery in it?
What Muppet is gonna buy it? story.
I was going to say, what's the milliamp hours on 14500 going to be?
I did actually have a look. It's about 800 mAh, something like that. So same as an 18, similar to an 18350.
My down this week. I'm bored.
Oh, I know.
Oh, right, so my day today is mouth to lung, all day, every day. I'm happy with the juice. I'm really, it is what it is. I set up a couple of direct lung devices the other day. And I've obviously got a shit ton of juice and everything out back. But I'm bored shitless. I'm honestly bored shitless of juice. To the point, I actually put a message up in one of our groups saying, advice. I need something that's going to excite me, something that's going to tantalise me. And I tried that Mango Tango, and Mango Tango's alright. It's alright. No, I don't like yogurt. I'm just so bored. So I think what Alex is going to do, he's going to... Yeah, that must taste lovely.
I know how you feel. I'm in exactly the same boat. It's
Yeah, to be honest, I'm the same as well.
Yeah,
I'm bored of everything.
And
I'm
I've
not bored
noticed-
of devices. I'm fine with the devices. I'm just bored with juice.
Yeah, you just keep going. Well, yeah, same old, same old. I mean, I still keep reverting back to my kiwi mix thing.
You see, for me, day in, day out, it's either tobaccos or something like Red Astaire or something like Heisenberg or something like that kind of ilk. But when it comes to direct lung, I like a nice mouthful of flavour.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm just fed up. Bored shitless. I must have 500-600 bottles of juice out the back. Not interested in any of them, honestly.
That's the problem sometimes, is having too much as well. Everything just seems shit. I've been in that position.
But there's nothing out there that I'm even stuff I've not tried before. I'm not even interested in trying it.
Have you tried just going on to like menthol for a couple of days or something? Just to
Not on
see if it
direct lung.
breaks sample? No.
No, but you're thinking that he maybe has vapor tongue or something.
No.
like
No,
No,
I can
well,
taste.
no, it's just sometimes it just having like a bland flavour can sort of, I don't know.
Palate.
Yeah.
Kickstart it all back up again.
Yeah. But I'm exactly the same with juice and devices.
Alex, you're not going to fob that exotic breakfast off on me. I'm sorry.
I love exotic breakfast.
Fluid.
I love that.
Fluid. Lloyd is desperately after some fluid. Honest to God, that shit used to give me headaches like you would not believe. It was just it was a lovely flavour. But it was strong, real strong absinthe. And it used to just give you it used to give me a splitting headache. I've asked Alex and Lloyd to put me a box together of things that not I might like, things I will like, and it's on them.
Great.
On them to get it right, and I don't want none of that fucking breakfast stuff. Unless it's Tornado by V-God, in which case I must have vaped 100 litres of that shit back in the day. Can't get it anymore.
Evening Diddy.
Snake oil. I believe you can still get Dr. Stanley snake oil. If you haven't tried it, try it. Dr. Jettle, yeah, that's good. Digby's Dr. Jettle's good.
Oh, is that green one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit
Nips,
potent.
don't time him out twice. I've just timed Diddy out, and then you've timed him out as well.
Oh no, this is the thing. We just have to keep continually timing out Diddy.
That's a
Perky,
bit-
if you
a bit
want
hard.
something that's going to blow your mind,
Oh,
Google Have you ever tried Dr. Stanley's snake oil?
No, we've not tried that one. What's it called?
Snake oil, Dr. Stanley.
Dr. Stanley Snake Oil.
Dr. Stanley's snake oil. It sounds a bit.
Have you never tried it?
No, never heard of it.
What?
What? All right, Google food.
Oh my.
Dr. Stanley Clark's original recipe.
Yeah.
Snake oil.
Snake oil.
Read out the description.
Hey, there's
What?
a full-on recipe here.
It's
Is
not the
this-
same.
what?
It won't be the same.
Oh, okay. Dr. Stanley's snake oil, 18 milligram.
Phil, Mark, it's too old school for them. I do Chandler's old school. Chandler's
And
old.
more-
At least.
Chandler's fucking old school.
Is he fucking old school? What?
I'm that old school Hankson. You know Hankson Coca-Cola.
Ooh,
You know.
Hankson.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. Right. Where's the flavor profile?
Yeah, it doesn't actually say the flavour.
Doesn't actually say what it is. It just says buy
Is it
it.
not?
It's awesome.
It's another one that'll give you a headache.
It just says artificial flavoring.
Mild anise and citrus flavours, it says.
What?
But buy it, it's awesome. That actually sold stuff like 5-6 years ago. People would buy it if someone said, buy it, it's awesome. We don't even need
Is
to
it-
tell you.
Is it what? I'm assuming it's a mouth to lung pack.
I used to mouth to lung it because there was no option back then.
100 mil, 35 quid.
It says it's a sweet, fragrant blend that's perfect for the holiday season.
Okay.
What holiday season?
This holiday season,
Oh.
I'm assuming.
T-Max, T-Max juices. Why have I not
So when
come
we
across
reach
T-Max
Easter, they're going to
juices?
say for Easter season.
Yeah.
Perfect for summer. Perfect
Anytime.
for fall.
Yeah. A refreshing vape for someone. It does say it has a refreshing exhale though.
Lloyd, there's
Let me
one.
have a-
Lloyd, there's one for your list. Try some snake oil.
Sweet aniseed kick, it says.
It's good. It is good.
It made me feel sick. I always feel like not good after having aniseed juice.
Yes. Delicate blend of mild aniseed.
Yeah. So if anyone wants not too desserty, I don't mind dessert vapes. To a degree, no custards, nothing like that. I've got to be in the mood for custards. I like good, strong, pungent, fruity flavours. Not too much coolant, if any at all, but something that's really going to pop your mouth, make you salivate. Any suggestions would be mahusively appreciated. Any more highs and lows? Don't like grape.
He's hard to please, to be fair. It's like, yeah, try this. Nah, don't like that.
Yeah.
I
Well, that's one.
don't
No,
want to blame him.
no.
I'm
I
saying-
don't like melon. I don't like grape.
You don't like PG.
I
Don't, like VG.
banana.
Forget the nicotine. Don't want that either.
Banana can get in the bin. What else
Banana,
don't I like?
banana can always get in the bin. Bloody hell.
What about lemon?
I don't mind lemon as a back note, not as the
Is there
main.
anything? There's a lot of I don't mind, and that's okay. Is there anything that you love, fruit wise?
I like dark fruits.
Yeah,
Especially
like forest fruit.
Dragon fruit?
Good, strong, pungent black currants and
I've got one of the steam potion ones. Is quite like that. It's basically a forest fruits one. That's pretty good. Very pungent. But
Even
obviously,
Yeah,
yes. I know the Own Boy range is very, very, very good. Black by Zeus, yeah, I know black. It's not something that I could vape, excuse me, all day though.
I keep
Chandler?
meaning to try that, boy.
Chandler, Diddy is asking what's on the bowl of your pipe.
Oh, did you miss that?
Because he don't smoke your reefer.
There you go. It's
It's
a
a liar.
lion's head. It's a little bit bonkers. Let's be fair. But
just slightly.
and if you, I think he's actually filed down the teeth because if you do grab it in the wrong position, you kind of put your finger right in his mouth. So that could have been nasty. But there you go. So yeah, he's had his teeth. He's been defanged.
I've just put a post in the VT UK group saying e-liquid helps. So any peanut butter cookie is a bit too desserty for me, Alex.
What about a lemon meringue?
No.
No.
Sorry. It was done for me.
No.
It was destroyed.
No lemon meringue pie.
Dinner lady, I can't taste them anymore. Anyway,
No,
I've put a post in the Vape Talk group if you care to help.
What about like the Mexican fried ice cream?
Oh, Andy, Heather's
Mexican?
Vapes tobacco range. Alice in Vaporland fruity. I've not heard of Alice in Vaporland for donkey's years.
Alice in Vapeland.
Yeah, Lloyd, I've tried to convince him to try the Wig Liquor Miyako, also the forest fruit, but he says he doesn't like yogurt. It's not that dominant in the forest fruit, I would say, as it is in the two others. Mark.
Take care, lump. I don't like the sourness of, and I did a lot of development on yogurts.
No, I'm just saying, in the forest fruit one, in those three, there's very little yogurt. It's much more dominant than the two others.
Big Tom and the Vaping Crew. What's up, buddy?
Big Tom.
Hello.
Brrrap, brrrap.
Yeah, Mexican fried ice cream is from, what's it called? Sabores del El Canto, something like that. It's from
You can get it
some
from
juice
Chef's.
maker in South America.
Yeah, you can get it from Chef's Flavors.
Chef's Flavors, yeah.
Yeah,
And I-
it's
I-
one of their big sellers.
It's like, that's another one that I used to vape.
Mexican fried ice cream.
Yeah, I used to vape the shit out of that, and it's another one.
That's just
I just can't taste it anymore. Yeah. We're all good, Tom. We're all good.
Have you ever tried? They don't do many fruit ones, but Mrs. Lord's Pantry. Have you ever had any of those?
They're coming back, aren't they, Mrs. Lloyd?
Yeah, I had last year. I had the parking one. If you want an aniseed juice, fuck me, that was like I couldn't even vape it. It was just like too much. It was very authentic to parking, but it was the spices and herbs in it were just like just choked you. But interesting.
It'd be nice to see Lords come back, I think.
I think we do a Kendall mint cake one as well.
Yes, the Kendall mint cake was good.
Yeah.
It was very sweet. Obviously, because Kendall mint cake is
It's
just...
just
it's sugar.
effectively
With
a
mint.
lump of sugar.
It's too sweet, that sugar. yeah, but I'll have a think. But
Tom, I'm
I
fed
wouldn't
up
rule
of not
out
seeing
much,
clean juice. I hate rewicking. The juice I'm on, I rewicked last night, and it's not the cleanest.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I hate a few juices, like the original Nata. The Frambosia seems to be cleaner than the original Nata, but the original Nata would kill my wicks in a day or two. For some reason, the Frambosia doesn't seem to do that.
I want to know, and I'm going to open this up to chat. Do you have any OCDs when it comes to vaping? Martin, go on. You're the first to know.
Yeah, I have a matchy OCD. Like it has to match. Like so today, I'm just showing this as an example because the tank kind of matches some of the silver accents, whatever. I saw someone today who had or was it? I think it was a Skyline, which was SS, but then the tube on the mod was DLC. That so threw me off.
Batchy.
It has to in some way match. Otherwise, I just can't cope with it. I can't just put I put a black cap on when I use the Vena on this one, but the black then matched the bottle and some of the black like on the mod. But that's as far as down as I will go, and that's just my OCD. It has to match.
Your tip doesn't match.
tip doesn't match what?
The curtains.
No, that's true. That's true, and it kind of actually annoys me. But I've tried other tips, and it.
And you know what you need in there, just
Oh,
for full effect.
Blue juice in the blue tank on the blue mod. I'm blue.
Yeah, that's just my OCD in regard. And then symmetry.
Stuff has to line up.
Yeah, and mods that are like too quirky that aren't symmetrical at least then.
Or cube-shaped RDAs.
On
Oh yeah, cube shape, but that's symmetrical. But then it has to go on a cube shaped mod. Then it's all right, you know. Yeah. Evening, Decker.
Hello, Decker.
what bugs me on my
Hi,
squad
Decker.
is-
Didn't want to leave out. Sorry.
Hi, Decker.
Sorry to be part of it.
I have to adjust the 510 so that because it bugs me if I use this right-handed. The air holes are up and down. If I use it left-handed, it's right. When I've got dual airflow, they've got to come out the sides. So I actually adjusted the 510 on here so that when I put the ATI on and hold it, it blows out to the sides because it bugs me that the airflow's up and down. That is a little. And my other thing would be wrapping coils. I always wrap them over the top and down and round.
Not as opposed to going sideways.
Yeah, but no. For example, the Salix. If I wrap it that way round, when I come to put the coil in the Salix, it doesn't work because the legs are the other way round.
From the step down thing. Yeah.
There's a clockwise and an anti-clockwise way of wrapping your coils, and it bugs me when I get an ATI like that and go. It's as if it's telling me that I'm doing it wrong.
Maybe.
And it pees me off because I then have to wrap it the other way round, and I can't get my head round it. Like I did it today. The which one was it? This one has got that. You've got to wrap it the right way round for the legs to go in right. And yeah, it just annoys me. It took me 2 goes. I did it the other way round, and I still managed to wrap it the same way as I normally do.
Tom, just check your PMs, Tom.
Diddy's saying all his mods are black. Is that OCD? Well, if you have an OCD that everything has to be black, are your ATIs black as well then? Or is it only your mods?
Because then if you're putting a stainless ATI on a black...
I find that's okay if you use a black drip tip.
Yeah,
to blend it in.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Then
Maybe
it's
even a beauty ring
acceptable.
or
Yeah, you can sort of blend it in. For me, my OCD isn't really so much to do with the actual vaping. It's more battery. I'm a fucker for checking battery level. Doesn't even matter because whenever I have a mod that's got external batteries, I always have 2 or 3 with me anyway, so it doesn't matter in the size. But I'm always like that. Fucking hell, only 90%. Shit. And with this, I'm like that. As soon as the light turns. I think it's green, goes to blue. I'm like, fucking shit, charge the fucker, it's nearly dead. And it's not, he's probably got another half day. But yeah, I'm really bad for that. I don't know why, it's irrational, completely irrational, but yeah.
You're going to be a complete nightmare when you get an electric car, aren't you?
Yeah. I've got a hybrid, yeah.
You've got, but if you go full electric, you're gonna nip to corner shop half a mile up road. It's gonna be like shit. How am I gonna be able to get home?
So Big Tom has an issue with. I'm guessing it's wrapping batteries that then can't be used if polarity is reversed. So like I'm gonna give you an example here.
Oh.
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah.
So that's an OCD that I don't have. I'm not wrapping my battery.
Does that not
all the
bother
way
you,
around.
Martin, at all?
No,
That would
not
make me want to
at
die.
all.
That bugs the hell out of me.
Maybe
all
if
my-
I had to look at it, but it's
Yeah, it's not so bad when you can't see it most of the time.
I don't know why.
Yeah, Alex, I know that I can put it the other way around if I want to, but it's always been like the thesis of, okay, a mechanic wall, if it's going to vent, it's going to vent downwards, not upwards. If plus is down, I don't know. Yeah, sorry, Tom.
You broken Tom.
All of my batteries, I've just realised my 21700s are that way up, and my 18650s
Or the other way.
are the other way around.
That bothers my OCD actually, that they're not the same.
They are, yeah. So you have to put that one positive down for it to match.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I assumed that my 21700 was going to be exactly the same, but it's not. It's normal, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
Alex, Chandra's got a new mic.
What?
Alex is saying you sound quite reverby.
Reverby. It's yes, all sexy and sensual. I purchased this microphone for the podcast. So
Chandler, can you just say, "Hi, my name's Graham Tongton, and this is Late Night Love."
No. Who's Graham Torrington?
Google him.
Okay.
Oh no, it's
My name's-
Kino.
My
Hello.
name's Carl Pilkington, and this is Late Night Love.
To all of you that haven't enjoyed Chandler on a slippery slope, come, just watch the quiz at least on Friday, because there is a round on the quiz. We're having a Christmas special on Friday, where Chandler always goes full out in all types of versions of abstract dance and ways of performing.
I haven't even got a song yet, so I'm not able to prepare or anything.
Does anyone know who Kilo is?
Not a clue.
That's a
What am I missing?
that's a good one. My New Year's resolution is to ask the girl I like. The problem is that she has COVID. This might make it easier since one of the symptoms is lack of taste.
Oh yes.
Can you
Like
come
that.
back every week? Just do a joke of the week, because if that's the standard, then you're free.
It's also good as well if she doesn't clean hygienically. Like, if you've got COVID, you can't taste it or smell it. It's fine. Oh.
I had a look back on my New Year's resolutions that I made this year.
Kaz, did you just sniff your fingers? You actually make them?
Oh yeah, yeah. Make them, write them down, everything. I mean,
Stick to them?
well, put it this way: one of my resolutions was to spend more time with my friends. Well, that got fucked as soon as March kicked in.
Out of your hands, really.
Yeah, that one was gone. Spend more time with my grandma. Well, she's died of COVID, so that's that one out. So,
Spend less money on vaping. That's one up.
yeah. Fuck that. That's gone as well. I mean, bloody hell. Oh, dear.
My New Year's resolution was to stop collecting pops. That didn't count.
Really?
That's
No,
not
because I only
worked,
started this year, so
No.
That's not worked at all.
I think I started in April or something like that. May.
I'm gonna make New Year's resolutions this year that I know I'm not gonna break. So things like stop leaving footprints on the ceiling. That's that sort of thing. Might stand a chance this year. Oh dear. I don't know. Mind you, if we do that, we might suddenly have an issue with our gravity, and we might all end up walking on the ceiling.
I saw this video of someone, I think it was like a TikTok video or something, where this guy was trying he was like doing the plank, and then he was trying to do the similar thing as the other lady in the video was doing, and she was like going on her fingers and he's clapping and shit like that. But then her dog came walking behind her, and she was filming, and she was against a wall. She wasn't on the floor, but he was on the floor, but she was against a wall. So it was easy for her to like do this, like, and then get back and do this.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
I'll show you. I'll send it to you.
No. I'm with you. Basically, the traditional Batman where he's climbing up the rope up the wall. Yeah, the camera was sideways.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Any other OCDs we need to get around or talk about, or maybe have a sit down and
Oh, I've got one. When mixing multiple juices up at the same time, if the levels on them don't match completely accurately, I get fucking well pissed off.
when mixing
Really
up
pissed off.
juices? Oh, you mean like
You know when when you're making them up and you've measured out the exact same in each one, and they come out and one's a bit higher, and you're just like, oh,
Hang on a minute. That's
makes
going to
you
taste
want-
that. That's not going to taste right because it's
it's
you know
not
slightly,
that
yeah.
extra half a mil.
Yeah.
Big Tom is saying, forget OCD. He wants to hear pet peeves. Pet peeves?
Yeah.
What
pet
do you
peeves.
late hate about vaping?
What do you late hate?
Lot.
Does that mean recently?
What do we hate about vaping?
What do we hate about vaping?
That it's being misunderstood in many places and being well, that's not really what I hate about vaping, but the fact that it's being twisted so in a
Stop being a
wrong way.
politician. What do you hate about vaping?
I'd say the amount of cocks that there are in general, because there is quite a lot. More so in America, but there's so many bell ends, it's unreal.
Instagram models. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, there is
The-
actually in recent years what I don't like, or what the thing I would put to the side is, it's the Clouds Bro segment, but that's not because I hate it personally, but that's the thing that if we're what are they aiming at when saying, oh, you're making it look cool, you're making kids get into it and blowing big clouds? It's still, to the essence, it's a smoking cessation product, and that's the way it has to be sold to like politicians or whatever, to maybe get them to accept it. If it's gonna be like a hobby thingy, they're never gonna accept it or give it like better conditions if 50% of vapors are Clouds Bro that are only doing it to blow big clouds and circles and jellyfish and
Yeah. I kind of got known a bit at work for oh, you vape, don't you? And when you're outside in the I don't suppose you go out. Used to, well, you don't at the moment. I haven't done since before March, but used to have to go to the vaping shelter. We've got a designated vaping shelter at work now. That's good. But yeah, when someone goes, "Oh, you vape? Look, I've got this," and it turns out it's like a mag, smock mag with a God knows Prince triple barrel whatever it is on the top, and it's like Clouds Bro, and it's like, okay.
Matt hates vaping big, of course.
Yeah. But I then had one lad come to me going, vaping, don't you? This tastes horrible. I don't know what's wrong with it. And
Cat on the work surface. Cat on the work surface.
I took one look at it, and it was basically
Like sharks, these fuckers.
yeah. I took one look at it, and basically I said, "Have you changed the coil in this?" He's like, "What? You do know you need to change the coil in it? How long have you had it? I've had it about 6 months."
You need to change the filter. You need to change the filter, otherwise the oil will burn it out.
6 months.
This guy had this. He'd bought it off a mate 6 months ago, so God knows how long he'd been vaping it. He'd bought it off a mate 6 months ago, and he'd been chugging on it ever since. And I swear, this was just filled with black gunk. He's going, "It's not working. Why is it not working?"
How can you not realise that? Like,
I'm like, what?
Tom is saying also that he hates Instagram models. We can argue that the majority of vapors, and especially people in the industry and so on, are males, and what works on males? Sex sells. That's why they have all those airhead bimbos on vape shows. It's because it works.
they might be very intelligent, Martin.
They might be, but they don't know anything about vaping. Like 99% of the vape models you actually talk to on a show They literally don't know anything. They're just here to. I'm just here to promote. Just take a sample or a flyer. You know.
Oh yeah, the vape.
That's what they're hired for because it works.
Tom's just made a very good point, and I've told this story before. What about when someone passes a vape to try and there's lip gunk on it, and you try everything not to put it in your mouth?
Well, we
So-
don't do that this year because
Yeah, really.
That's been
thanks to
sorted.
COVID.
Yeah.
So we had this guy, I'm sure I've told this story 100 times before. We had this guy that used to come into the shop, and I was terrible for leaving my mods on the side. And he'd walk in and he'd go, "Oh, what you're vaping on?" and snatch your mod. And no word of a lie, this is how it'd go. It'd go,
Deep throated.
honest to God, he'd deep throat.
Does he have a different career now?
He used to sell headphones. Yeah, he used to sell headphones. But honest to God, he used to
Headphones?
shove it so far down your throat, his throat.
Oh, did it? What's that, Mark? What happened?
You're gonna throw this from.
Honest to
You
God,
spill the beans just there.
yeah, no, that I don't like.
Yeah, Matt, you're saying it. If there's a bird in a hot pants at a stand, that's the one you notice. Because it works.
People that come up to you and go, "Do you want to taste my juice?"
No, right.
Just mind the rabies on there, yeah.
I know what I hate about vaping. Snapbacks.
I've got no issue with snapbacks.
Seriously, no, snapbacks, because I look a cock in any snapback you can put on. I just look a complete idiot in it. So, you know, snapbacks.
Have you got one to show us?
No.
Kevin Lips is going into the toaster.
Tom, don't talk about me on the show, Mark. It wasn't your vape I was deep throating.
Chandler, I get your point that you hate them because they they look shitty on you. That's a fair point. You don't hate them in general. You just hate them because you can't wear them.
Yeah.
Because everybody wears a snapback, looks cool in it, and it's like, yeah, like I'm out with my vape, like blowing me on my mech tube, bro.
Yeah.
And I put a snapback on, and I just look like a cock.
Yeah, but if you combine it with the new little pod thing with the chain, then it might work.
Yeah, I've got
Could
the.
work.
You
Yeah.
know what? This thing's.
Shit.
Steve
think-
Tompkins over on
I think you
YouTube is
love it.
saying Lionel Blair. There's of course a delay. Nips has just had his cat to the screen, so Lionel Blair reference.
Lionel Blair?
Lionel Blair's a terrible singer.
Ah, well maybe it's regarding. Yeah.
He used to do Give Us a Clue.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
staple Saturday night viewing for all the family in the 80s.
And
I was going to say which decade was that?
80s, definitely.
1880s.
It was-
1880s or
It was late 70s, early 80s.
and he was
Before
also
my
referenced in an advert, a Lionel Blair cut. Do you want a Lionel Blair cut?
Oh, come
Tom,
on.
you're gonna have to watch it back because Chandler has had his drip tip out. So
Yeah. But I had
a long one.
I had a big thing. I had a big thing for Isla St. Clair.
who's that?
She
It was Jesus'
Yeah.
second girlfriend.
pretty much. Wasn't she in Wurzel Gummidge?
Was she Aunt Sally?
She was Aunt Sally in Wurzel Gummidge, but Lionel Blair was the captain of
I'm
one
Googling it.
team, and Isla St. Clair was the captain of the other team. So it was always Lionel Blair versus.
Oh yeah, I could see it back in the day. Yeah, turn the heads.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've got to say I prefer Isla Fisher.
Okay. Fair play.
Right.
I wouldn't say no to either. To be fair.
You would on. How old is she now? Do you reckon?
Would on? She's got to be 97 or something. I don't know.
I think we're going way off on a tangent now.
I love these tangents.
We want to
we're-
play a
we're going
game, and
yeah.
Nips has brought a game to us again this week.
Yes, I have.
Hang on.
Vape Cell Bin,
Vape Cell Bin.
and we've got a good selection I think this week.
We really
To the ones viewing that haven't viewed this before, that haven't watched the show before, You're going to be given said item, which Perkins will describe, and you have 3 options then: either to vape it, sell it, or put it to the bin. And you vote when the voting is on the screen, and you vote by pressing the number in the chat equivalent to the option.
And it's always funny to watch them on YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube, you're a bit behind. We will try to account for your votes as well.
Yeah, well, whatever you vote for will probably get tallied up with the one afterwards, but it's fine.
Yeah. Right then, I'm going to go alphabetically. I'm sure you've not got them alphabetically in front of you.
That's going to mess me up.
Where do you want to start? Where do you want to
I
start?
don't know my alphabet for a start, but no. Oh yeah, actually, it's okay. It's sort of in order anyway. I suppose, why don't we kick it off with the Comp Life Bling Knurl Edition trademark?
What?
You'll see.
Got a feeling it's got knurling on it.
You reckon?
It could have. It could. Oh, it's a belter.
Is it just a cap, or is it, what is it? This?
Oh, look at that.
It's a cap.
Look at that fucker.
You can vote now. Please use the number that looks like a 3, comes after 3 before.
Martin's spamming the 3s.
You know what?
I did that just when you said it. You said something with Comp Life. It's straight in the bin.
Tom, literally, if you'd vape it, press 1. If you'd sell it, press 2. If you'd put it in the bin, press 3.
I could see you getting on with that, Chandler, to be honest. I could see it matching your new G lifestyle, your new gangster.
The bling.
Yeah.
The bling with the thing around my neck.
Yeah.
Chandler and Ben, you would sell it. Is that strictly for the gold price it has, or?
Yeah. Also, the main reason it's only the cap, and I can guarantee I haven't got the deck that it would fit on.
22mm Comp Life deck.
Yeah.
You could just wear it as like a ring and put your little finger through it.
Just
No, Diddy's saying it looked like one of those put on the finger when his nan was
sewing.
Like a thimble.
Like a thimble. Yeah.
Excellent. Like that.
Oh, it's not very
And Vapes
popular.
has got a Chinese dragon Comp Life cap. Blimey.
Ben, if you're into your Comp Life caps, give me a shout. I've got fucking hundreds of them.
Have you got that one?
No. No, I have got R2D2's cop though.
Oh.
No, really?
Google, I think it was called the Stealth Cap. Comp Life Stealth Cap.
Comp Life stealth cap. Okay.
I might be wrong.
Okay.
It look like R2D2's cock?
Images. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that. Yeah.
I see the resemblance, yeah.
Do you put you don't vape it like that, do you?
Yeah,
Do you
there's
do
no
put
drip, no drip tip.
no drip tip?
No drip tip.
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
You literally chuff on it like an exhaust pipe.
No.
Yes.
We have an extra vote for number 3 over from YouTube.
I think we can.
That's going to swing it, I think, yeah.
I think we can safely say,
That's going to the bin.
Get in the bin.
bin, bin, bin.
Why are they calling it a stealth cap when it looks that horrendous?
It depends on what your sort of interpretation of stealth is.
Well, yeah.
Is it R2D2's cock then?
Where it has to blend in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Next. I think alphabetically would be the Cthulhu.
The Cthulhu.
I like Cthulhu.
Will you like this though?
Let's have a
Is the
look.
question.
I don't know. I'm waiting for it. I think my Twitch is a bit
Floppy.
Yeah, mine's a bit laggy. It's the
It's-
Hastor. Hastor?
That's that.
Okay.
See, to me, it just looks like a board stuck on a tube, and I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it.
What chips?
I
it
don't
got
like. I don't like the gold battery cap either.
Oh, yeah, it is a bit clashy. That got you.
Yeah,
You kind of got silver buttons and the silver backplate.
Now
And
a
then
black cap would set it off quite nicely, but it'd still look a bit shit. In my opinion.
Black caps tend to look a bit plasticky, even if they're not. If you know what I mean.
We have 2 ones over from YouTube.
I would.
Putting Vape in the lead, actually.
We're just
Bin
putting
it.
Vape in the lead, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
What chip's it got in it?
I think it's a.
DNA?
I think it's the DNA. Actually, no, I don't know if it is because it's a USB-C.
Yeah, it can't be.
It might just be a proprietary one.
Must be.
You can have a DNA board with a USB-C port.
Yeah, but it only has 2 buttons.
Go
DNA
back to sleep,
75C
Jim.
has 3
Go
buttons.
back to sleep.
Okay.
Bye-bye. He just woke up and really need to get back to sleep. Yeah, read me a story.
Read you a story. Okay. There was a little bunny rabbit called Jimmy Parker, and it lived in a little hole at the bottom of the garden. And
Wow.
one day, the farmer came round and shot the bastard dead and had it in a pie.
And he said, please, Dad, can I have some more?
You should turn that into a series of children's books. I think.
You think?
Yeah, it's got substance to it.
Once upon a time, there was a little cat called Gertie, and one day it got run over by a lorry and died. Yeah, so I've now got 2. I've got the rabbit and the cat, so I'll work
There you
out
go.
some other
Actually,
ones.
Mark, if we count the vapes over from YouTube, it's actually going to be a vape.
No.
No way.
It is.
It's a vape.
It's a vape.
It's
By
a vape.
1 vote.
Okay.
There you go.
It's not surprising.
Wow.
next up. Then we have
Alphabetically would be the Guillotine V2 by Purge.
Oof.
It's in Martin's colour as well.
Oof. Oof.
If you like that, Martin,
don't
I chose
vote.
that one for you.
Freaking hate it. And it's wood as well. So
It's blue.
it's
But it's
stab wood.
blue, Martin.
It's just
stab
blue.
wood. It's Chinese stab wood. No.
It's not Juma.
Look at that.
Horrible.
It says
No
Purge.
one's gonna vote
Does that say
that.
Purge written on the side?
Yeah, it's a purge.
Yeah.
And that entire black thingy is the button.
Oh. Is it Meg then?
It's a side fire. Of course it is. It's Purge.
Okay. Sorry, just checking. Looks like a dual battery.
Nope, single battery.
Single battery.
Single.
Okay.
It's like from an angle, the side where the black button is like the small side of the mod. Then
Okay.
so it's like standing at an angle, as you see.
Okay. Alright.
But single battery, 21700.
Okay. They've only made 42 of them because that's number 41.
Or maybe they just stopped at this one.
Stopped at 41.
Nice round number.
Yeah, 41.
41.
How dare.
It's enough.
We've got a 3 and a 2 over from YouTube.
Ooh, a lot of selling.
Yeah, that's because they weren't expensive. Also because they were made in limited amounts. And
So
stuff.
so that'll be on Mech Addiction and a Heartbeat then.
Yeah.
Everyone's selling it.
Yeah. Get some profit on the old Purge.
Don't be scared.
It's being sold, ladies and gentlemen. Sold.
So
To be fair, it's not the worst I've ever seen from Purge. Could be worse.
they do some knurled ones as well, don't they? I could have chose them. Thought I'd spare Mark. Can't have it all knurled. Otherwise, the knurl won't mean as much when it does appear. Right. So alphabetically, then, next would be the hot sig.
What about the RDA?
You can't do alphabetical, can you?
No, I don't even know what that was. I don't even know what that one's called.
The Purge X.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, the Purge X. Yeah.
Hang on, how does purge come before hot cig? That doesn't work.
I know, but I think Mark's just keeping the Purge together, I think.
Okay.
So how did the first purge come before the hot cig?
Because the first Purge was called the Guillotine.
Guillotine, sorry, yeah.
But yes, this is the Purge X RDA with a nice little symbol on the side. I'm sure you'll agree.
It's a little bit.
Do you know the only thing I like about that is the lip tip?
Oh no, I hate it.
Oh,
I'm actually gonna do that.
might as well just remove it and just chuck it like you did the old one.
I know it's gonna be like vaping on a barn door.
What?
Yeah. What about the gold though, Chandler? Surely the gold.
No.
It's more of a brassy shade, actually. I would say.
Yeah, it's
Now
not
then.
blingy enough, is it? It's not shiny enough.
It depends if it's. I don't like gold, whereas I quite like brass because you get the patina on it. So brass is okay, but gold, yeah, that just looks, gold. Yeah.
We have
Get in
3
the bin.
bins from YouTube. No, 2 bins. Sorry.
That'll be
No stones.
that'll be a consensual.
Yeah, pretty much, except for Phil and Channel and
Me,
Matt.
I binned it.
You?
I'd vape it. I'd give it a blast.
No, too airy for me.
Second, and Diddy as well would also second.
Right, next one then. Sorry, alphabetically will be correct from now on.
That would be the Hot Sig RST.
Hot sick.
What the fuck?
It's a hip flask mod.
What?
Hip flask shaped mod.
I quite like hip flask. What was it? The Vapor Shark? Was it, the
No,
Vapor Flask?
vape flask.
Yeah. Sorry.
Before
Vapor
it
Flask.
went to China.
Yeah. No, that was cool. I quite like it. It's a good shape for a mod. It feels nice in the hand, but to be fair, that's what a hip flask is for. To hide it in your hands. No one knows.
I think
about it.
one of the Dico's ones was like that as well. I think the number 6 or something they called it was a bit.
Yeah.
That shape. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. That was the 26650 one. Took the 26650. That one.
Mm.
Yeah. That's
But
quite
this, yeah. It's the plate's a bit too big, isn't it? That brass or whatever it, well, probably plastic plate.
It's a bit wild west, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna have to go full screen so I can really see it. Oh, with leather around it as well.
No, it's pleather.
Clever. Oh,
RST.
genuine leather that is, yeah.
Having said that, there's a motorcycle leather brand called RST, and that is almost identical to the RST lettering that they use.
Maybe that's what they're referencing.
Ugh. Motorcycle racing leather brand.
Alright, we have 2 bins from YouTube.
We've
I
got a
think
lot
we
of
have
bins
a-
this time, haven't we?
I think we have a consensus.
Oh, hang on, I haven't voted yet.
Next then.
Next is the Mono SQ. SQ mods.
You see, I'd be curious.
wait
I know.
for-
Oh, hang on. Let me get the photo up before I start giving my threepence worth.
Very colourful.
Don't
Ooh.
vote yet. Don't vote yet.
DNA 75C.
You see, it's the 75C that puts me off because I hate the 75C chip.
Sorry, my microphone just fucked off on its own.
Just took itself for a walk.
Awful, right?
Like, what the fuck? Where are you going?
Yeah, it is, Tom. It's it was designed by Signature Tips.
Yeah, in the
Oh.
bin.
I liked
We have
the
two
original Ice Cube.
vape over from YouTube.
The black one looks the best out of the bunch, I think, but it's a bad bunch.
You won.
Hang on a minute. It's not a squonker.
No,
Oh, in
No.
which case? In which case?
The regulated mod.
No, not for me.
isn't that a DNA
75.
250C?
No, 75C.
75C.
The single battery mod.
But it is a DNA in there, isn't
75C, yeah.
it? Okay.
Shy, I just find the 75C chip is so fucking irritating. I can't just press up and down to change the wattage.
Yeah, you've got to select it,
I've
haven't
got
you?
to select it. I've got to
Yeah.
faff around. It's almost as annoying as a die codes, and I don't mind
Right
the die
here
codes.
on the front page. You just choose it and then.
I don't want to choose it. I don't want to choose it. I want to press up and down.
Just up it goes and down it goes.
Exactly.
Then don't unchoose it. Now it's chosen for me. You can do whatever you can set it up the way you want. You can have one thing on your screen.
The Yeehee does exactly the same. You've got to click it before you can go up and down.
I'm just saying you have the options to customize it through eScribe very
Well,
easily.
Don't
Whatever
want
you-
the option. The only option
I
want.
couldn't be asked to do that, though, personally.
The only option it should come with is the option of white bag or black bag before it goes in the bin.
Yeah, is it going
Mine's
straight in the
got a
dustbin or is it
blue
going in the
Juma
kitchen?
background.
Big Tom wants to know, Martin, is that a unicorn poo that you've got in your hand?
Unicorn poo? No, I don't do league boxes. No.
I think he meant it looks like unicorn shit.
Okay, but that's usually a good thing. So,
Yeah, I suppose. Like rocking horse shit, isn't it?
but yeah, it's a unicorn for me because they're not made anymore. So,
It's a nice looking thing, to be fair.
And surprisingly, Vape's got it. Didn't expect that.
Can't remember whether I voted or not. Sorry. I think I did. I don't know.
I even voted vape for once.
Yeah. It's a 75C, and I've actually not got anything with a 75C in it, so I couldn't tell you whether it was annoying or not.
I think you can get them pretty cheap now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason. Right, so the last but by no means least, I hope you enjoy this one because I certainly did when I came across it.
Is
It's
it the Zippity-Doo-Dah mod?
it's the Sigelli
Oh.
top one.
Right, pay.
Martin knows. It's
Sigelli?
fucking awful.
Oh my... Oh, look at that! Fucking hellfire! There's not a lot that I look at and go, "Where?"
And
You got to screen the side
Gener-
of your speedo in your car because there you go.
carbon fiber stickers.
Yeah. Look at that. You can actually 230 watt mod, and you can see the revs that you're putting
I was
out.
going to say, when you push the button, does it go like
Of course,
that?
it probably even has a sound
3
effect.
volts,
Yeah,
4.5 volts.
yeah.
Oh, come on, yeah. But those buttons on the front are doing my tits in
Yeah.
because
Pretty bad.
they're not even square and they're kind of not
It's a
straight.
style. Stylish.
Oh,
Show the other.
I'm loving that Ilsa had actually vaped that. I love how people pay attention.
Put the other picture on, Mark, of the different colours because that one killed me. That one did.
But there's no atty on it. There's stood there with it. Hey, look at this. And there's no atty on the top.
You don't need it when you've got a speedo in your hand.
Oh,
Whoa, look at the rainbow.
That is. Oh no, rainbow.
Yes.
Oh, and the camouflage one. Ew. Oh, can you
It's-
change the? Can you change?
I think you can change the screen, yeah. I've seen different designs on there. Yeah.
And on the back, it's got this fabulous shield with Sigelli written in huge letters, like it's like Steven Sigelli.
Yeah. full range of designs to suit every taste.
Oh, the black and gold.
It is dog shit, isn't it?
It's fucking stuff. It's one of the worst I've seen. That.
Do you know?
Really?
That is one mod that would actually look right with a smock king queen prince thing on the top.
I thought you were going to say a snapback on then.
It would probably fit. Yeah.
Actually,
You know exactly which tank that mod needs. The Odan.
Odin.
Odan. I don't remember who did it. It's a pretty new tank. It's like, I don't know, 6 months old or something like that. It's just a huge, big tank. No bubble glass though. Yeah, it does come with a bubble glass also.
What's that aromarizer thing that is like
Aromamizer.
Yeah, that's like 2.5 meters diameter. That would look reasonable on it. I wouldn't.
It
You
was
can't
actually
assume
Aspire who
it's
did Odan.
So
Now,
there
please
we
tell me
have
that's-
it.
size-wise. Please tell me that is a dual battery and it's not just
Yeah.
a single battery and it just
Oh
looks
yeah,
weird.
dual battery, 230 watts. Yeah.
Okay.
There we have it. The consensus is
Get in the bin.
no.
No, we're gonna
Please.
vape it.
It should be. How can people want to vape that?
Because they press 3 out of habit, you know, and Mark likes it.
I
Bin-
moved
bin
it
is
all round.
Yeah, bin is the
I
top
did,
option.
I
We've
did
got
as well, actually.
we've got vape and vape, so no one even tried to vape it.
Right then, Chandler, we've got a handful left over from, excuse me, last week's.
Oh, we got shed loads left over from last week's. I had quite a few if I remember right, but I
I've got
actually
10
remember.
here. I've got 10 here.
Let me try and remember how to go onto Google and find my drive. Google Drive. There it is. VTUK, and in there is my Instagram folder with all my. Oh yeah. We used the best one. You got to do the Aegis again, just because that was just so cool.
I got rid of it. I deleted off the ones that we did
Oh, did you?
last week.
Okay, all right. Which one? Oh, we did the blingy
Night Gem.
cubic zirconia stacked tube.
Yeah.
Let's start with Bogan.
Let's start with we'll do it in alphabetical order, shall we? Bogan put a post on. His mum sent him a message. Bless him. And I thought it was quite cool. Oh no, it's a different one. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. This is from ages ago.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a different one.
Send me the link again, Chandler.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Where's the shit? How do I do it on? I know how to do it on my thing. How do I find the link on here? All right. I know where it is. Mark Dolan.
Sorry,
Oh
guys.
yeah, I remember seeing that one.
Paste.
Bing.
There you go. Bing. I don't think it helps in the fact that I actually called it Bogan, which I called that one Bogan, but it's a different
Night
file.
Jim.
Sorry. Oh, is Jimmy going?
Yeah, it's got to be up in 3 hours.
You go. Oh, bless you, Jim. What are you doing awake when you were starting work at 2 a.m? I mean, what? To be fair, I did. What was it? 6 o'clock. And he said, "I'm in bed. What you doing?" And I just went ping, 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 ping on Facebook, on Messenger, just to annoy him. Sorry.
Right, let's start with Bogan then.
All right, cool. And if it's the right picture, basically, yeah, his mum sent him a message. He was going around to see his mum, and the message she sent to him was, "Please bring the vaping stick."
Bless.
I'm sorry, we all know someone who's like, "I got a vaping stick."
I like the magic stick.
Yeah, well, my kids call it. Have you got your vapor puffer? So yeah, if something comes at the door, it's my daughter goes, "Have you got vapor puffer stuff again?" Yeah, just ordered vapor puffer stuff. But yeah, no, she's given up smoking. She's using a vapor stick.
Good on her.
It amused me. There you go. Sorry, that was it for that one.
Coil 1 is next.
Oh yeah, go for coil 1. Oh, this is awesome. I have no idea what RDA this is.
Colorado.
I like the fact you know exactly what it is straight away.
It's a Colorado RDA, and this is Francesco, who we actually had on here, who posted this. I at least saw him post it.
It's not a dual coil, it's an octa coil.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there are 8.
That must be like 40 millimeters.
I dread to think what the resistance of that is.
Do you remember we had the Nibiru challenge?
The Nibiru?
Yeah, and we had the Nibiru challenge where they had to do a fucked up setup.
Yeah.
I think actually one of the guys had a Colorado on like what was it? One of those very tiny sticks, like a vision spinner or something like that.
Yeah, because it's quite a big.
It's 52 millimeters.
Yeah. Okay. And that's what it was that was on the top. I thought it was one of those aromarizer tanks things, but yeah, you're probably right.
Did he? Looks like my nan after a visit to the hairdressers.
Yeah, it does.
And it's made by Vaporgate.
I was actually thinking more like a labradoodle with the with all the after it's been to have its perm fluffed.
Coil number 2.
So, coil number 2 is a bit more coily.
And torched.
And torched. Oh, definitely, it's got to be torched. Dragon back. I don't know, but I would call this one dragon back because it looks
Like the
coil
back of a dragon.
snaky, doesn't it? I liked it. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just, ooh, look at that.
Wow.
But
That is a big lump of a coil.
I don't think it's as big as you think because I think in the bottom right hand corner that is the core. That is the post, and that is I think that is the screw. Yeah. I think this is actually a lot smaller than it looks. Because we have got a bit of an extreme close up. I think that actually fits within the top cap, and it's on I think it's a dual coil RDA, and it's just one of the 2 coils. So I've got a feeling that you could wick that and vape it.
Really?
Maybe. But yeah. Anyway, there you go. That caught my eye, and the fact that it is fitting inside an RDA, I kind of went, whoa. But yeah, there we go.
Put the top cap on, it looks like.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Fine Mods.
Yes. I just saw this, and I thought Martin might like it.
No, it's got wood on it.
Oh, okay. But it's got...
Is it blue?
It's blue. Yeah. Basically, it's blue.
I mean, I can appreciate the work that has gone into making the block.
Yeah.
But other than that, brown, wood, and that front plate. No.
But it's a down and dirty PWM.
It's a bit bandy, isn't it?
I quite
dual
like
battery.
that.
Oh.
Yeah, dual battery, and it's literally a.
I like the PWM on the front.
Yeah, PWM on the front, and you literally just twist to taste, basically. And yeah, I quite like that. So he always makes some nice blocks, and I like the fact that it's stripy. It's quite striking. And the shiny, look how shiny that is. It's gonna be such a fingerprint magnet.
Yeah.
And what is the button at the bottom for? You got your fire button at the top. You got your PWM. What is the bottom
Does that
button for?
lock
Like
the
a
PWM?
board button or something.
Sorry.
It's like an abort button, you know.
Yeah.
Abort button, yeah.
Abort launch.
Yeah, do not push this button.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just thought you'd have fire button and your PWM. I just wasn't sure what the bottom button would be for.
Maybe they're both fire. Maybe it's a pinky fire and a.
Yeah, maybe. Didn't know. Anyway, there you go. So yeah, saw that one.
Ben
Like
is saying
the-
it's an eject for batteries. That could be interesting.
Battery eject just in case. Yeah.
How much is it, that one, did you see?
Uh,
I bet it's very expensive.
I didn't. I would expect that to be about 400 quid, though. I don't know. To be fair.
Next up, then, I have seen that RDA this week. You're covered up, Martin, by the image.
Fuck you.
Ah, let me have a look. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ah.
Yeah. Who's it by, Martin? Because you've obviously got one. You've got the a Medusa on yours, haven't you?
Yeah. It's a ZKM
Okay.
Joker, and you can see this Joker on the side because it's called Joker, and he only does, if you can't call him and say I want a Joker because he's already done that.
Okay.
The cap set is also done by ZKM, but for vaping in style.
Okay.
High P
So
theft.
he does one-offs, but I mean he's picked
His mod he
some-
does one-offs, but he does caps for a lot of collabs, like different groups and modders and so on. Spanish Toro mods, they I don't know, maybe it's in hundreds of doors he's made for their mods.
Do you reckon he'd do a Vape Talk UK one that's not plagiarised from somewhere?
Yeah.
Because
Like, if you have the right connections, he would. He's pretty much, as far as I know, up for any design.
clearly.
Does both Delrin and the aluminium luxury ones, but it's about getting through the right channels. Alex had got a Vapor Bay one.
That-
Yeah, he
it
didn't
was
he?
just the irony of everything I've seen is all.
I don't think that much of his work. Well,
I know what you mean.
If the customer wants it, then he does it. But he also does a lot of, I wouldn't say original, but putting the elements together at least. But
Does he? Yeah. Well, it depends whether he's done the artwork or whether he's just taken that artwork from something else. Because if he's done the, I don't know whether he does the artwork or whether he's literally just gone, oh, I found this, scan it, blob it on.
a lot of times, like Scott, who we had on, he has a John Wick one. He has a Mars Attacks one. Though those aren't what you would call directly fan art, but they've taken the original picture and incorporated it into the design, so it makes sense.
Either way.
He's composes of others' artwork and edits to work for engraving, as Alex says.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, on to more high-end stuff.
Oh yeah. Now look, I had to get this out. This is the last one, isn't it?
Yes.
Nerling.
So no
Please.
knurling. You're okay.
Aw,
No,
you always
knurling.
have to no.
No, this is a new product. This is from our friend Rinko Mary. Have you heard from Rinko Mary recently?
Not recently, no.
No, well, I am surprised. I thought she'd be trying to get this out there.
That's Nerling on the tank.
Is it Nurling
Yeah.
in the tank?
It is.
There is.
Is
Well
there?
done, chap.
Let's have a look. I'm zooming in. Oh yeah, there's Nurling on the
It
tank.
is. It's subtle, but it's there.
It is subtle. I had to go full screen in order to see that Nurling. This
I
is
like it.
the
I
new.
think you're right, Matt. It's a Voop P&P tank.
This is the new Rinko Jelly Box. So if you put
Jelly box.
they've called it the Jelly Box. So if you
No.
put the next one, if you
What's
put the
the
next
name?
one up, Mark.
You'll see one made of jelly.
Yeah, no, well, you
No, I was
see,
more thinking I'm not gonna be jelly
There's-
of that. Oh, horrible, Olsen. Oh.
they are clear. I don't know whether it's soft to touch. I don't know whether that's why it's called Jelly Box, but
It
I
seems
would
a
kind of
strange
assume
name.
it was. Yeah, I would kind of assume
Where's it
it
come
was.
from?
I don't know where the names come from, but you've got this
Oh,
one's
fucking hell.
18650, 2700 or 21700 single battery. You've got the black clear, which is smoked,
like smoke.
surely. Yeah, black clear. No, it's smoked. And then you've got the amber clear, which is Ultim.
Oh, can I add something I hate about vaping?
Yeah.
Olsen.
Ultim. Okay, yeah, right, that's fine. Well,
Well, that's not Ultim, it's Amber Clear, Martin.
Yeah, this
It's
isn't
Ultim.
Ultim. This is just yellow
Because
plastic.
it's probably not real Ultim, it's fucking polycarbonate.
Phil just woke up. Phil just realized there's knurling on the RDA. Good one, Phil.
And if you're not happy with the single 700 version, there is a dual 18650.
Oh, well, thank
Again.
fuck for that.
Yeah, but okay,
Oh
so,
my god.
so you want to wait for the last one.
This
What's
is
that
gonna
shape there?
this is gonna sell it to Martin.
This is going to sell it with the there is an added extra with these mods.
Oh my god.
In as much as
There you go,
they
Martin.
do light up.
Oh, I want one now.
They light up, so you have got LEDs that you can, program the colors. So you can, change your mind, go for a green one, blue one, white one,
Now I'm actually getting a little jelly.
lovely pink one.
See, there you go, hence the name, yeah. Oh,
I see what you did there. I see it. Yeah.
I am curious though, and this is going up for vape cell bin.
We vape cell binning it. There we go. There's
Martin's vaping it.
Martin's vaping it. Really,
You
Martin?
actually did pull up a pole.
He has thrown up a pole. I quite like it in a cheesy, chintzy kind of a way.
it depends how much it is.
I think it's
lot.
around about the 50 quid.
Around about 14.99.
14
In about 2 months' time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bizarrely, I think when I looked, they were both the same price for the single battery or the dual. They were both the same.
Yeah,
Do they all light up? Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They all light up, whether it's the clear, the clear, the black, or the amber clear.
But who promotes their mods with visible Galeesi batteries inside? Oh man.
The one who's received a brown envelope from Galeesi.
Look, I ended up with the Rinko mod that we got
It's
sent from
fucking
Rinko.
awesome.
It's lasted. It works. It actually reads. I use it because it reads accurately my resistance, so the boards isn't too bad. It's just
Rinko mods are solid. They're not bad. They're just. What did you get? You got the box, didn't you?
I got the 200 mech. What was it called? The Mechman. There you go.
But
With
the
American
whilst they're
flag on the side.
Solid. Yours, they just look cheap, in my opinion.
They do, which is a bit harsh because I have dropped this mod and I think I've even chucked it on the floor on camera, and I have actually physically tried to break it and not managed to yet. So
It's good beta then, yeah.
I haven't gone as far as to hit it with a hammer because I know that will fuck it up. but
You're thinking about it.
but a traditional dropping it from I have dropped it getting out of the car and it's fine. Annoyingly, it just still keeps on going. So yeah, what was the result of the poll? I missed it.
Vape.
They
Vape, awesome.
Vape it.
I know it caught my eye and I thought that is with the clear
Your
plastic,
next
it kind of. I first saw it and thought, actually, that is quite classy. And then when I saw it lit up, I just went, oh fuck's sake! Gotta get it now. Oh, so there we go. That is what I've seen on Instagram last week.
The first photo you put up, I thought that was some sort of like patterning on the.
Which one?
On the shell. I've just put it up on the screen now.
Yeah.
I thought it was some sort of patterning on the plastic. I didn't realise it was see-through.
I know, me neither. I saw that it was that one that I saw first, and I thought, actually, that looks. Could you if that back bit was like I don't know.
I thought it looked
black
better
leather or
yeah.
or something. That is quite classy with that little logo on the side. You think, oh yeah, it's quite classy, and then the bloody thing lights up like a bloody Chinese firework.
Do you know what bothers me about that image?
Go on, the thumb.
He's not got married cells.
He's not got married cells. Which one are you looking at now? Is this the dual batteries?
Oh no, that image is showing 2 batteries on the screen, and they're at different.
Oh. No, that's the single battery version.
So why's it got 2 cells on the screen?
I have no idea, but that's the single.
Bad
That's
Photoshop, maybe.
I was going to say that is the single battery version. Let me go full screen and zoom in. That is showing 2 batteries, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I swear that is the single 21700. So yeah, why is the screen showing 2 batteries?
Who knows?
Look, the more I look at it, it actually looks that some of the indicators on the screen are like a little bit crooked, so it could be a Photoshop.
Maybe.
It's sending me batty. What is that cat doing behind you?
Jumping.
Whatever it wants.
Little fucker.
It was on the back of your chair.
Right. Just put its head in the toaster and turn the toaster on.
Well, there's a microwave there.
Oh, yeah. My daughter's found a thing on Nigella Lawson. And she goes, "Oh yes, I melted this in the microwave." What the hell's a microwave?
You've got to love a bit of Nigella though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've just found
she can make fucking scrambling eggs sound sexual.
Have you seen her recently though?
Look, I still wouldn't say no. Still would not.
Yeah.
No.
So still a gilf. Fuck it.
Has anyone seen Charlie Dimmock recently?
Oh my god, she is fucking. She looks like a troll.
She's not bad.
She's awful compared to what she used to be like when she used to have the erect nipples in the garden. Now, I think they're around her knees.
She sounds like she smokes 80 a day, eats 80 cream cake. Anyway, I'm not going to be sizist.
No.
Cool. And that was
she's
Vape
ginger.
Yeah.
That's all we have. Don't forget to tune in on Friday because we are for a special edition bringing back the Friday quiz, Christmas edition. Didn't
mean to interrupt. I just found a slight issue with my pod. Obviously, putting one of my normal, usual drip tips on, there is a dust cap that goes on here. It just doesn't bloody fit anymore. What the hell?
For those participating, I will still say there will be an advantage if you the more dressed up Christmassy you show up to the quiz.
What? How am I just hearing
say
about
that long
this now?
time ago? There's a dress code that could give you advantages.
There's a dress code.
How about
there's a dress code that could, if you.
How about if I wear Lindsay? Will that do? If I just.
That's not that you could try, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's anything specifically Christmassy, but
I don't do Christmas jumpers. I do not own a Christmas jumper. I don't do.
Fair enough.
Hang on, there's 2 of them. What?
Yeah, there's 2. 2 little.
They're reproducing. Are they like gremlins?
They're just fucking non-stop, mate. Shit machines.
Channel, be creative with your Christmas decorations or whatever.
You could both do
Christmas
Santa,
you wanna be.
really, Chandler and Mark.
You know,
But
they're not going to say which advantage is going to be or whatever, but there could be an advantage in dressing
I've
up.
got a Christmas hat.
Well, it's better than nothing if we're speaking. of
Looks
that.
better.
Do you think?
I'm just saying there's no demand, but it could bring you an advantage if you show up with a little.
Whose head is that hat for?
Go on.
It's a chair cover. It's supposed to, it goes over. There's one there on the back of the chair.
Oh, yes, yes.
The cat just tried to toast itself a second ago. It literally tried to toast itself.
What happened?
Girls and guys, Friday
Is that where you keep the cat food?
9 p.m.
Exactly. In that cupboard. Just there, yeah.
Yeah, it's after the cat food.
Friday 9 p.m. Christmas quiz on and we said last week we were gonna put up a poll, but we've decided we're just gonna stream it regardless. So we're not gonna give you a choice. It's just gonna be streamed, so you can come watch it if you want on Twitch.
This stuff is made out of really cheap metal because my neck is itching like fuck.
It's got nothing to do with that giant sack you just put on your head.
No, nothing to do with that giant sack on my head.
I think that's all we have for tonight, Mark.
It is. We have been Vape Talk UK. It has been Tuesday evening. Thank you very
Been a
much for
pleasure.
joining us. I'll pop the link up for Zoom. Those that want to come play. If not, we'll see you Friday. And if you can't make Friday, well, fuck you. We will see you next Tuesday.
Johan, 9 o'clock on Friday. That's 10 p.m. your time.
What?
Johan was asking over YouTube what time Friday.
Oh, I thought you were telling me it was 10
I thought you
p.m.
meant 10 p.m. our time. I'm
But
like,
Johan
what?
is only going to be streamed on Twitch for some purposes, some reasons. So you'll have to go on Twitch. But it's 9 p.m. UK time, 10 p.m. CET.
Adios, motherfuckers.
Bye.
VTUK.